Okay, share my screen again. Oh, need to share again. Yes. Okay, some IoT application. One good example is in application of IoT in the airport. One example is the Saudi Arabia Smart Airport. You have a different application. For example, intelligent key. You have on one sensor. Give me a second to show you here. You have a sensor. Oh, where is my pointer? Yeah, yes, here. You have a sensor. Why is not? Oh, I don't know why it happens. Okay. Can you see my pointer? Yes or no?
No. Now we do. Now we do.
Okay, I believe it. Now you can see. Can you see my pointer?
Yes.
Okay. So you have a sensor that counts how many people has in a line. Okay. You can see, oh, it's a basic application. However, in a lot of airports, like the Mexico City airport and the Guarulhos airport, the biggest airport in Brazil, don't have this sensor to count how many people has in the queue. I don't know if you know, for example, if you go to the Mexico City airport, you have a position from the, what's the company is, what's the name of the company from Mexico? Is Mexico Airline? No, is
Aeromexico.
Aeromexico, see, yes, Aeromexico. You will see in the airport, you have a lot of slot positions of Aeromexico, but that position is not fixed. It's changed based on the number of flights that the aircraft has, or in other words, that's the station of the queue that is you have to the check-in. Okay. If you use this technology, is more you take the decision. For example, Aeromexico, how many positions have is more deterministic, or is more quantitative. It's less guess. It's more okay. Aeromexico has, I don't know, 100 people in the line in the queue. I need 3 positions. Okay, it's not, for example, the guy, for example, in Guarulhos in Brazil. The guy will see the video camera and say, oh, maybe I need to open another line, okay? Another application is the smart navigation. Smart navigation, I don't know if you, I use a lot the Google Maps to find the malls inside the I use Google Maps to find, for example, a specific mall inside the shopping, okay? For example, I remember the first time that I went to the Santa Fe Plaza. It's a very big plaza in Mexico City, no? And I'm looking for a restaurant to eat. I don't know the name, it's Texas something, to eat meat. I love meat. And I use the Google Maps. And the Google Maps said, oh, you are close 5 meters. And I'm looking for it's not, because the Google Map don't say which level, which floor is the restaurant. Okay, you need to find. One good application to the using the IoT is the smart navigation, where you have tokens that send, that connect you with this token and send, oh, the place that you're looking for is here or is there. Okay, is another application. Another one is the, it's very important to security. To tracking the behavior inside. For example, when you did the check-in, the expectation that you take the check-in and go to the security screen the security scan place. When you enter in the airport, the expectation behavior is to go to the check-in or to go to the check-in, to take your check-in, and after you go to the security place, and after you go to the gate. You can see what happened with the passenger all the time that you are in the airport, including, for example, if the guy lost your luggage or take along your luggage inside the airport. That is a very important sign to the terrorism. For example, if one guy take your luggage alone, sometimes it's a bomb, it's not a luggage. It's very important to track the behavior of the passenger inside the airport. It's another application to IoT. So a very nice application is the use of the IoT in the school day, okay? Please pay attention to this video. If you didn't listen, please say. Okay, any question, guys?
No de momento.
Okay. You have IoT. This video about the homeschool is nice. The school is nice because it shows that everything is evolving in IoT. Your smartphone, when you record the camera message, when you record your video, when you use your smartphone, IoT is completely embedded in our life today, okay? You have different types of applications. For example, transport and logistics. You use IoT to fleet manage, good practice. Utilities use IoT a lot. Smart cities, smart buildings. You have a different type of application to IoT, okay? So I have another video. I use a lot of videos, okay? Because I believe the video can help us to understand better the contents, because you have a visual, it's much better than just to talk and to talk. One nice application of IoT is the smart cities. There are a lot of projects in the smart cities in the world. I really sorry about that. I'm looking for about the smart city project in the Mexico. I don't know no one. But again, you have a lot in the world. A lot of these smart city projects is in the Asia. For example, the city where I live now in São José dos Campos in Brazil, it's they consider the first smart city in Brazil. It's amazing because you have a lot large application of the IoT to produce a smart city. I show the video, please.
Just how smart is your city? Chances are it's getting smarter by the year. Many governments around the globe are racing to infuse technology into just about every aspect of its city's operations. And I mean every part, including public transportation, IT connectivity, water and power supply, sanitation and solid waste management, efficient urban mobility, e-governance, and citizen participation. And it does this using every buzzword imaginable, from big data to the Internet of Things. So how does a smart city work? Let's look at 3 examples. Here in Singapore, the city-state might be the gold standard of the most extensive effort to collect data on daily living. The government is now deploying systems that can tell when people are smoking in prohibited zones or littering from high-rise housing. Singapore launched its own Smart Nation program in 2014 and will add more cameras like these so the government can effectively monitor crowd density, cleanliness of public spaces, and even the exact movement of every locally registered vehicle. Much of the data it's collecting will be fed into an online platform called Virtual Singapore that gives the government access to how the city is functioning in real time. It could help the government predict how crowds might react to an explosion in a shopping mall, or how infectious disease might spread. Over in Dubai, more than 50 smart services from 22 government entities have been rolled out as part of the government's Smart Dubai initiative. Using the government-provided app Dubai Now, you can do things like pay a speeding ticket, which likely captured you on a public camera and then emailed you the ticket directly. You can also use the same app to pay your electric bill, call a taxi, track a package you sent to your friend, find the nearest ATM, renew your vehicle registration, track the visa status of a relative, and report a violation to the Dubai police. Now head over to Barcelona, where one research firm estimates the city will save billions of dollars a year in energy costs just by installing smart systems like these. Number 1, smart streetlights. Public lighting that adapts and dims when there's no activity but brightens up when sensors detect motion. The second, parking sensors. Instead of driving in circles looking for a spot to park, drivers can get real-time information on an app which locates free parking spots. Sensors on the street curb use lighting and metal detectors to know if a parking spot or loading area is occupied. And finally, garbage sensors, which are actually compact drop-off containers which have a vacuum network through pipes which sucks up trash below ground. The automated waste collection not only lowers noise pollution from garbage trucks, but also lowers costs and keeps bad odor away. Juniper Research estimates that by 2021, cities will save nearly $19 billion by making their cities smart. But of course, to save money, sometimes you have to spend it first. The global smart city market is estimated to attract $15 billion by 2021, and that's just for software. So now companies from Microsoft to Cisco are aiming for a piece of it. In Singapore, Upton Saidi, CNBC.
Still watching? Perfect. Click here to watch another great video.
Okay. I have a question to you. Do you know any initiative of the IoT that you can see in your home, in your neighborhood, or in your city, or in your country? Who can provide me one example?
One example can be Google Maps.
Yes, Google Maps is a very nice example. Do you know how the Google Maps estimates the speed of the street?
No, I don't.
It's amazing because one thing, I believe you, maybe a lot of you thinks, oh, how it's calculate, for example, that the street one is red or is this and the other is free. It's by the number of devices that you have in movement inside the street. For example, the algorithm calculate, for example, the speed of that you movement in the street and based on the speed of your smartphone. Together, the others that you have in the same place, you calculate the speed of the car, and consequently, you define that the street is busy, you have a lot of car, or you have a few cars. Another example, can you provide me another example? Who can provide another example, guys?
Algunas cámaras en las casas personales que algunas se pueden gestionar, mover a través del teléfono aún estando fuera de casa y que para eso se puede necesitar el internet.
Yes, yes, sure, you're right. Yes, there are, Ricardo, thank you for your comment. Yes, correctly. So, share again. There are a lot of other examples, and I would like to pass this homework to the next class, okay? You will be organizing group of 5. This group, you keep this group until the end of this this block, okay? Organizing group of 5 students, okay? And you enter in this website, okay? I will open later this website to you. And you read one case study, okay? And prepare 2 slides. One, explain the case. The second one, how IoT was used in the case. And the third one, the benefits. And you use no more than 5 minutes to explain, to make this presentation. What happened? In the next class, you show, each group will present these 3 slides, okay? Did you understand?
Sí.
Okay, so, give me a second. I will open here the website. Okay, it is the website from Cisco, okay? You have a lot of histories, okay? For example, the Nissan Innovate Car Manufacturer with Cisco, okay? If you click here, you have the history, okay? You have the solution, the blah, blah, blah. You can understand this case here, Cisco IoT help Nissan. Another one, Italian cable car elevator network connected, okay? You have different case, a lot of case, okay? Here you can have access to other case, okay? First, you divide the groups and you organize in group of 5. Second, you select one case. The group will select one case to present, okay? Your third, you read the case, and fourth, you prepare the 3 slides. Any questions, guys? Any questions? Okay. So it's okay, go ahead.
Perdón, ¿para cuándo necesitamos los slides?
Next class and next Monday.
Gracias.
Okay. The only thing that I asked you to do first, okay. I share again my screen. Okay, here. I created a group for you, okay? The GSL 32 here. I send a message. Olá, como estão? Está? No, in English, no. My Spanish is very bad. Hello. How are you doing? Okay. Check for me if everybody received this message. If you didn't receive, it's because you are not in the group. If you are not in the group, please send me a message to insert you in the group. Okay. What I ask you to do before the class on Monday, you send the group organization. For example, group 1, put a name, for example, using your innovation to create a name. For example, Spartans, for example. Group 1, Spartans. You have the Luis, Armando, Karina, Juan, Jorge, and Jonathan, for example. Group 2, I don't know, Mexicans. You have Ivan, Gael, Diego, Daniel, and other Daniel. Did you understand? Who is not Carlos Anaya? Okay, are you join? Give me a second, Carlos. Are you enter in the Slack? You receive the link of the Slack guide.
No, profesor.
Give me a second. In the chat, I publish here. Give me a second. The link. Okay. Clicking the link and enter in the IoT group, and I insert you in the specific group. Okay. You're not here. Okay. Maybe you're not here. No. Okay. Any other question, guys?
No de momento.
Okay. Carlos, Carlos Anaya, are you joined the Slack yet? Already
profesor.
joined or no?
Bueno, entiendo de que no, bueno, no me deja.
But did you see the link, no?
Sí.
Okay. If anyone has problem to connect in this Slack, I type here my private email, okay? I send a message in my private email until the tech provide my tech mail and send a message to me. And oh, professor, I cannot join the Slack or blah, 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 blah. And I try to solve the problem. And any question this week, if you don't have access to the Slack, please send the email directly to me, okay? But if you have access in the Slack, use the Slack to contact me, okay, guys? Any other thing? So, okay. So guys, I believe it's out for the, I have, again, Jose, enter another one, give me a second. Jose, Roberto Camilo. Jose. Okay. Jose, you are in the group now. So, again, I prepared today to, before you already have the groups or you need to define the groups? Guys, you already have the group, or do you need to define the groups?
Sí, algunos creo que ya tenemos.
Okay. For today, I believe it's all. You can use the time now until I have more things, but I believe because the time you don't have time enough to do. Okay, so I prefer to use the time here to try to create the groups. Okay, and if you need to leave, you can leave. Okay, for
En
example.
un minuto empieza el simulacro, profe, perdón por interrumpirle.
¿Cómo, Pedro?
Que en un minuto empieza el simulacro ya.
Yes. Okay. If you start the simulacro, please, thank you very much for the time. And I see you next week. Okay, guys.